Ladies and gentlemen, the First Lady of Country Music, Miss Loretta Lynn.
Well, I don't want to wear the paint, but I'm going to have...
It has been a long, hard climb to the top for Loretta Lynn. Marrying at 13, raising a large family, becoming one of country music's top artists, and publishing a best-selling autobiography which is now being made into a motion picture. It is called Coal Miner's Daughter, and stars Sissy Spacek as Loretta Lynn, Tommy Lee Jones as her husband Doolittle, and is being directed by Michael Apted.
Before I ever started singing, I never dreamed of anything like that ever happened. So, the movie, no, never. It still don't feel real. It's still, I guess I'd have to pinch myself to say it was real.
I felt, you know, if you're going to tell your life story, don't just tell all the good, tell it all.
Well, I was born.
It all began in a small coal mining town in the hills of Kentucky. Being born in Appalachia doesn't allow a person to harbor many dreams for a better life. The sound of country music pervades, not only because the people like the songs, but because they live them.
My daddy made sure of. He shoveled coal to a poor man's father.
I was flabbergasted when I first went to Butcher Hollow to see where it did all start and how little it had to offer. You know, it's just a house and a field. And out of that came her, and out of that came a remarkably gifted family.
She gave me a guitar.
Well, I like the way you sing.
You really think I sing good?
Baby, I know you do.
He's a coal miner's son who married a little girl who had a lot of talent, and together they found a way to exploit the talent. They're just like real people, you know. They're like any people who've made their fortune on talent and creativity. They're unique.
You boys stop fighting and listen to me sing. This heart would break in two if you refuse me.
Doolittle Lynn, also known as Boomie, was the major force behind Loretta's career. As Loretta learned to play the guitar and began to write songs, he realized the depth of her talent and put all their money toward producing a record and sent it to every country music radio station throughout the South.
Hi, Bobby. My name's Loretta Lynn. If you're looking at me, you're looking at country. Hungry, you ain't woman enough to take my hand. No, you ain't.
With all these months on the road, have you get to Nashville yet?
No, sir, but I'm dying to. And I'm going to get on the Grand Ole Opry, too, just as soon as I can.
Now someday you may be lonesome too.
Nashville, Tennessee, the home of country music, the community of record companies, recording studios, would-be singers, has-been songwriters, and of course, the Grand Ole Opry.
Remember that I left you and I
The Ryman Auditorium was the former home of the Opry before it moved to Opryland. For the film, it becomes the Grand Ole Opry once again. The director has filled the scene with real stars of the Opry, Minnie Pearl, Lester Flatt, and Ernest Tubb, keeping the action close to the reality of Loretta's Grand Ole Opry debut.
Right now we want you to meet a little gal that I feel sure you're going to love very much. So let's give a great big Grand Ole Opry welcome to Miss Loretta Lynn.
Ever since you left me, I've done nothing but wrong. Many nights I've laid awake and cried. We were so happy, my heart was in a whirl. But now I'm a honky-tonker. The first time on the Grand Ole Opry, I don't even remember going on. All I remember is coming off stage. And I was scared to death. I've always been nervous. And maybe the longer I'm on stage, I kind of calm down more. But maybe we work harder to try to show that try to let the people think that we're not nervous.
Maybe that's why you can't tell it.
And now I'm a honky-tonk girl.
The one thing that affects so many people in my kind of music is probably it's just everyday living. Everybody lives what we sing about. A lot of people may not want to sing about it or say it, but they live it, and they'll want to hear it.
I go out.
Fresh from her success at the Opry, Loretta Lynn went out on the road with Patsy Cline, played by Beverly D'Angelo in the film. They played county fairs all over the nation, becoming inseparable companions.
Patsy Cline was probably the first friend she had, and what was interesting was to have someone of the same age who knew all about the world, whereas there was this woman of 24 with 4 children who knew very little about the world.
I'm back in baby's arms. How I miss those loving arms. I'm back where I belong. Back in baby's arms.
When I got into the business, I didn't really realize how much I was getting into a business like this, and I didn't realize I would have to sacrifice so much.
We're talking about 5 or 6 years of constant pressure and constant aggravation, the kind of rift growing between her and Mooney as a cause that she lost touch with him. She went on the road. He became out of his depth.
Then when I go back out on the road, I want you to go with me.
I'm getting run to death out there.
Maybe you ought to slow down, son.
Yeah, if you slow down, they'd forget about you. I need somebody to take care of me a little bit.
You got people fighting each other to take care of you.
I need you.
There's a line in the movie about getting here is one thing, being here is another. I mean, he brought her to Nashville, but then, in a sense, in many ways, his purpose was fulfilled.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you make welcome the First Lady of Country Music, Miss Loretta Lynn.
I had something I wanted to come out here and tell y'all tonight. But he don't want me to say nothing. But I can tell you, friends, because you wouldn't be here if you didn't care about me. I mean, one day I was just a little girl, and the next day I was married, and next day I was having babies, and next day I was out here singing for y'all. Where's my dude?
It has been a long, hard road for Loretta and Mooney Lynn, from the back hills of Kentucky to their sprawling ranch in Tennessee. They rose to the top of the country music world, beating all the odds, staying together throughout. Now, their story of love, hardship, and success is becoming a motion picture. It is called Coal Miner's Daughter.